Welcome to costing and taxation classes, and we'll continue with the chapter materials. And today in this chapter we'll be learning about how to treat the normal losses and abnormal losses. In the last class we had learned that how returns of materials shall be treated. Secondly, we learned how returns of material to supplier will be treated, and lastly we learned transfer between departments shall be treated. So this class is more important because normal and abnormal loss is comes more often in the exam than the previous class. So this class is important for everyone. Now there are two types of losses: normal loss and abnormal loss. Normal loss, which cannot be prevented, no matter how much a person is careful, normal loss will always take place. It is because of the process, such as normal loss take place such as evaporation, drying, or leaking. For example, when a milkman pours milk from his uh, utensil to our utensil, a few drops of milk always falls on the ground. Now the milkman cannot be more careful not to drop one or two drops of milk, and he also does not care about one or two drops of milk because it's very less. So that is called normal loss. It happens every time and it cannot be prevented, and also it is in very small units. So that is called normal loss. Now when normal loss occurs, then how will it be treated? In case of normal loss, the number of first of all, this normal loss is not is means it is not added in the means issue column. In the issue column we'll only write the number of units, right? Because the number of units have decreased, so we will have to record the number of units only. Then what happens? Then price per unit of the remaining units shall increase. Suppose, understand with this example, suppose if the price of 200 units is rupees 5000, you can copy this and understand this. If the price of 200 units is rupees 5000, means per unit cost is 5000 divided by 200, 25 rupees. Per unit cost is 25 rupees. Okay, so 5000 divided by 200 is equal to 25. So per unit cost is 25. Now normal loss of 20 kg take place. Now how will it be treated? 20 kg shall be recorded in the issue column, and whenever we record something in the receipt or issue column, we always go to the balance column to record it, right? So when we go to the balance column, this time what will happen? In the balance column, 20 kg shall be recorded in the issue column, and the price per unit of 180 kg shall increase. Now how 180 kg? Before the normal loss, the total number of units, sorry, it's units, okay, it's units, ignore the kg everywhere. So before the normal loss there were 200 units. Normal loss of 20 units took place. So means after normal loss 180 units were there, right? 180 units were there. Now what will happen? Before loss the price per unit was 5000 divided by 200, correct? Before the loss happened, the total cost of goods was 5000 and the number of units was 200, so it comes to 25 per unit. Now after loss, what happens? After loss, 20 units were reduced, 20 units were lost. So what happens? So the amount will remain same, the amount will remain same, only the number of units will change. This will be recorded in the balance part. In the balance column this will be recorded. 5000 will remain same in the amount column, however in the units column the number of units will change, it will become 180. So 5000 divided by 180, the price per unit shall increase to 27 per unit. We'll solve a small illustration to understand this. Opening stock 100 kg and 20 at 26 per kg, so 2600. So opening stock we have already recorded. Now what happened? Purchases in the next date, we are not writing the date. Purchases happened 500 kg at 25, 500 into 25, 12,500. Okay, so the balance is 100, 500. The price is 26 and 25, amount 2600 and 12,500. Right now, what happened in the next date, a normal loss of 50 units takes place. So whenever a normal loss takes place, how will we treat it? First of all, we'll write 50 over here. We will not write anything over here, nothing. Right now, this is according to FIFO basis. Assume this is according to FIFO basis. So 50 units will be reduced from 100 units. Okay, listen carefully. 50 units will be reduced from 100 units. So we'll write 50 over here, and this will remain 500. This was 500, this remains 500. Right now, before writing the rate, let's write the amount. The amount will remain same. What will change? Only the number of units will change. The amount will remain same, 2600 and 12,500. So 12,500 divided by 500 is equal to 25. This will remain same. But when you see over here, 2,600 divided by 50, it becomes 52. 52 per unit. So you see the cost of unit has, I'm sorry, okay, no, 50, yeah, yes, 50. The loss was 50 units. The loss is too much. Normal loss do not happen so much, but this is just an illustration. So see what happened over here when we recorded the issues, and only in units column, and then in the balance we recorded over here, and in the amount column the amount remains the same, and then the rate changes. How is the rate changing? Amount divided by unit will give you the new rate. So this is the new rate of the number of units that is left. Okay. Abnormal loss. So abnormal loss are loss which arise out of accident, carelessness, negligence of employees, or theft, or fire, or flood, or any kind of accidents. Okay, so how will abnormal loss be recorded? It's quite easy. Abnormal loss are recorded as, they are recorded as normal issues. Let's do the same illustration. So opening stock is already recorded. Purchases 500 into 25, 12,500. So balance 100, 500, 25, sorry, 26, 25, and 2600 and 12,500. Now the issues, the loss. This will be abnormal loss. Abnormal loss. Now the loss, it is 50 units. Now this is according assuming it is FIFO method, so this will be issued at 26 per unit. 26, so 50 into 26 is equal to 1300. See, abnormal loss is quite easy than normal. In normal loss you have to do something, but in abnormal loss you just have to treat the loss as issues, as normal issues. This is the FIFO method, so this issues has been made at the rate of 26 per unit. 50 into 26 is equal to 1300. Now the balance, so 50 was issued from this, so 50 left over here, and 500 is left from here. The rate remains the same, right? 26, 25, and the balance 1300 and 12,500. So see, this is how you have to treat abnormal loss. Abnormal loss is quite easy. However, you have to be careful about normal loss. So once again I'm telling you, in normal loss what you have to do, you just have to record the number of units in the units column. Recorded. Now when you record the balance, obviously you will reduce the number of units, because if you issue units, then the number of units will decrease from here, from the balance. So from 100 only 50 was reduced, so 50 is left. Now don't record the rate, go to the amount column. Now amount will be the same, just copy the amount and then you will get your rate. You will get your rate how? By amount divided by number of units will give you the rate. Okay, so that will be all for today, and tomorrow we'll do a bigger problem illustration on normal loss and abnormal loss. If you have any queries, you know where to email me. uh, just for the record. Okay, so you can email me over here your queries. Thank you so much and have a nice day.